So Parighasana is gate pose, and it's an externally rotated pose. So I would team it up if I was teaching triangle pose or warrior two or extended side angle pose. Or you could do it also as like a counter pose, but it's a nice side bend, and I always generally I team it up with a side plank as well. Like I'll sort of transition, go into the side plank and then transition, because you've just kind of worked the underside and then you stretch out that same side when you come into Parighasana. But if you're just teaching Parighasana, there is a couple of ways that you can come into it. The easiest way is just, coming up onto your knees, having your knees underneath your hips distance apart, and then bringing your right leg out to the side. Now, what's really important is, you see, it's kind of like in all the standing poses too. If I need to still have this hips crease, otherwise it's going to feel really uncomfortable in this hip. So the butt has to go back and down, so you've got depth in the hips crease and my pelvis is in neutral position. So your hip bones are even, not one is hoiked up higher than the other, which is often what you'll see. So it's like, and it's a matter of kind of moving your butt back and down so that they're even. But by doing that, you've got depth in the hips crease. We're now in neutral pelvis, so we can draw up through the pelvic floor, engage our deep core muscles, because we're in neutral position. The foot that's on the floor, out to the side, you want the whole foot pressing down, but it doesn't matter if it's turned out or forward, wherever is more comfortable for the individual. And then you take a deep breath in, lift the left arm up, and exhale, slide your hand down your right leg. Now, you either want it below or above the knee. You don't want people to be putting pressure laterally on their knee. And then the chest stays forward towards the middle. And you're really using your breath, focusing on the breath to open and stretch into the side body. And then inhale up, release, and bring it down, and then you would do it on the other side.